and let us all do we can to build a better future.
Okay, we're going to learn about AOC and Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. That's right. We're going to talk about these wonderful people, right? We're going to talk about these wonderful people. Let's talk about them. Okay. All right, let's talk about them. The rebels review AOC, Bernie, and Warren, and the fight against Trump. We got to be afraid of Trump. Trump is the bad guy. In 2017, mere months after Donald Trump settled into the White House, Joshua Green of Bloomberg News delivered Devil's Bargain, a moderately amusing but serious take on the 45th president and his relationship with Steve Bannon, the far-right ideologue who became Trump's chief strategist. With wit, insight, and access, Green informed, entertained, and horrified. Oh no! How will you ever live on? None of you know what to do. More than 6 years later, both Trump and Bannon face criminal trials. Then again, the band may soon be back together in the West Wing. Green is acutely aware of the economic and social cleavages that roil the U.S. and divide Democrats ranged against Republicans' rightward turn. With his new book, The Rebels, he shifts his gaze to three notables of the Democrat left. Two senators, Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts, Bernie, the cuck, Sanders, of Vermont, and AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a congresswoman from New York. Oh, Kate and Russell. How do you feel about AOC? Once again, Green's work is sharp, smart, and smoothly written. Warren and Sanders failed in bids to become president. Did they? Did they really fail, or did they just give up? Well, they just told to just play along, and then they got to endorse Biden. In 2020, his secondary primary campaign, Sanders won an early contest, but saw his ambitions crash in South Carolina. It's because a guy named Obama made a phone call. He made a phone call, clicked it up. That's how we lost South Carolina. Didn't help that Bernie didn't do anything further to push the cause, but okay, whatever. Behind Sanders and Joe Biden, of course, Warren. She failed. Warren, she failed to win a single contest and finished third in her home state. Oh, oof. I'm sorry. Hold on. Everyone calm down. I love doing this show. But the fact that, we got to remember. We got to remember that Warren failed in her own state. Oh, come on, Warren. You failed in your own state. Third place in your own state. I mean, I would say that's amazing, but it's not amazing. It really isn't. What it really is, it's quite entertaining. It's funny. It's funny because it is funny. And, it's forever going to resonate with me. Because when you look at how there was so much hype around so many people, and then you realize out of the blue that you don't actually gain it whatsoever. Oof. That's what happens. Oof indeed. Still, Warren's critiques of the mortgage meltdown and resulting displacements provide an intellectual heft for the populist left. Furthermore, unlike Biden, she was intellectually brilliant and not beholden to Delaware and its credit card giants. Warren was a harsh critic. Okay, what's this about Warren now? Wall Street? Yeah, great. She's a harsh critic of Warren. Okay, great. And then, of course, there's AOC, who at 34 is decades younger than Warren, Biden, and Sanders, is the one member of the squad of progressives who possesses the tools and dexterity to play politics nationally. She is emotionally grounded. Is that why she cried when Nancy Pelosi berated her, forced her to turn her no vote for the Iron Dome into a present? Or is it that how she got fake arrested when Roe v. Wade was overturned? You want to talk about that? Do we want to talk about that? Yeah, probably not. All three of Green's subjects convey seriousness, humor, less so. Nonetheless, the book offers a valuable recapitulation of the crack-up of the New Deal coalition, the impact of Ronald Reagan's victories, and the continued reverberations of the Great Recession of 2008. Democrats hold the White House and Senate, but their future is unclear. Non-college graduates, regardless of race, find less to love in the historic home of working America. Green seizes on the havoc wrought by economic liberalization. financialism, and the expanded trade with China, factors that have driven a wedge between Democrats and what was once their base. Convincingly, Green argues that neoliberalism in retrograde and that Biden is more a transitional figure than a harbinger of what comes next. Even so, Biden tacked left instead of pivoting toward the center as he faced Trump in 2020. He tacked left? How? How? Yeah, terrible book review. Terrible. Everything about it is terrible. I despise it all. So what can we take? What can we learn from this important, serious matter? Well, we know for a fact, number one, precisely and exactly, that our politicians who do insider trading and so much more, and our Democrat lawmakers do nothing. Look, Trump was going to come back after 2020. Myself and Daniel would have been shocked if he didn't come back. Okay? So here we are now witnessing firsthand our politicians play this game. And of course, there's going to be a book coming out in which, we got to follow Bernie and AOC. But the thing is, Bernie and AOC, you had your chance to really shake things up by maybe challenging Biden. But they didn't do that at all, period. You know, when I look at the book Rebels, all I can think of is this. It's a waste of time. They could have done something after 2016, 2018, and 2020. There was a lot of momentum to really build a true progressive movement in the Democratic Party, but nothing changed. When we needed them for force to vote or March for Medicare for All, nowhere. Nada. Zip. Zit. Zero. Break the system, folks. Nothing's going to fundamentally change until people say enough.